So, you told me earlier a little bit about some concerns you had relating to your boyfriend moving back. Is he moving back here?
Well, he says he is. Um, he tells me he's going to be moving back in like a week or so.
Oh, that's soon. And where's he moving from?
He's moving to Colorado. He lives in the Denver area.
Okay. But he's from here.
Yes.
Okay. And why is he moving back?
Well, he wanted me originally to go up there with him, and I told him no. So we stayed here, and he said that he would move back and find a job and do all of that.
Okay. So he's moving back to be with you.
Yes.
Do you feel pressure from that?
Yeah, I do. I feel like he's expecting to just come in and live with us, and I'm not sure if I'm comfortable with that at all. So that's what is really making me nervous.
Because he's expecting to live with you?
Yeah, he just expects that he's going to come and stay with me, and I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever lived with a boyfriend before?
I have.
Okay. And how did that work out?
Not so good.
Okay.
The person I was married to before, which you already know a little bit about, we lived together before we got married, and I knew then that he was the way he was, abusive, verbally and physically, but I don't know, I just felt like I didn't have any other option.
Okay. Yeah, so are you, now that you're back kind of in a similar situation, are you feeling a little nervous that the same kind of thing might happen?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I've only known this guy for a year, and I mean, we've been together, but we haven't really spent a whole lot of time living together. He lived with me for a little bit before he went back up to Colorado.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I just kind of let him stay with us because he was in transition.
But you knew he was moving to Denver then?
Yes.
Okay.
But now he's just expecting, because he was already with us for a short period of time, just expecting to come in.
That it's okay again?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's kind of presumptuous of him.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Have you told him that you think maybe he should live on his own first?
I haven't.
Okay. Is there any reason specifically? Why do you think you haven't asked him to move out or to live on his own?
Scared of what he'll say, what he'll do.
Mm-hmm. So maybe in your past, someone might not have reacted really positively to you.
My
expressing
ex-husband.
yeah, exactly. So, but has he ever shown any evidence of being similar to your ex-husband, do you feel like?
No, for the most part, he seems sweet. I mean, I haven't ever seen him lose his temper at all. Every time we're together, he's calm and collected. I just don't know if he will, or I've never seen him upset, so
right.
that
you
worries me.
just want some more time,
yeah,
so that you can really move at your own pace.
Absolutely.
And that's very mature. I think that's a really good idea, especially given your history and his history and, everyone involved, especially with your kiddos, right? So are you a little nervous about that? And
yes, absolutely.
It's a lot more pressure, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, when I was married to my ex-husband, obviously we were together before we had kids, and when we started living together, we started having kids. But it was like that situation I was in before the kids. Now I don't want to put my kids through that. Mm-hmm. They already have to deal with enough with my ex-husband.
Right. Well, I think that's a really wise. I think you have a good grasp on the situation, and you might need to, or you might consider kind of reframing your idea of around confronting him on your needs, because it sounds like maybe your past is kind of having an effect on your present, and you have to, you might want to stand up for yourself and say, this is what I need right now, and I think that he hasn't shown any signs that he won't be like respectful and of your decision and of your needs. Right? So, you know, it might take some time, but just to see the connection there, it might help ease your anxiety around the situation as well. To have that conversation and the communication. What do you think?
Well, what do I do if he gets upset? If he starts yelling at me, what do I do then? I don't know if I can handle that.
Right.
I'm already a wreck as it is.
No, you're not a wreck. You definitely have your things together, I can tell. I mean, you have all this stuff going for you. You're like raising 2 great kids, and you have your job, and you have school going for you. So, first of all, you're not a wreck. And if, you know, things go down the bad path that you're nervous about, then you can walk away and say, we need some time. I need some time to process what's going on, and physically remove yourself and give yourself some time, whether it's hours or days, to just kind of let things even out and then reassess. Does that sound good?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I just have always felt so powerless when it comes to men, but just the way you frame it makes it seem like I can do it.
You have the power.
Mm-hmm.
You absolutely have the power, and you're only being held back by things that happened in your past. But you have a bright future, and I know you have the power in you. So,
thank you.
I'm excited to hear how it goes.
Yeah.
And
give it a whirl.
Great, and we'll see you next week.
Okay.
2, same time. Sound good?
Sounds great.
And you work on those breathing techniques.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Twice before our next meeting, right?
Yeah, if possible.
Okay.
It'll help.
All right.
All right,
I'll
great.
read it with my little kid.
Cool.